And I couldn't agree more. The biggest story in the world right now is China. Everything else is secondary. The last time China was deflating this hard, it was 3% of global GDP. Now it is 20% of global GDP, undeniably having effects worldwide and cannot be ignored or discounted. Couldn't agree more. This is the GDP deflator. China is in serious trouble. Last December, OPEC expected Chinese oil demand to grow by an average of 3.2% in the first half of the year over year. Now we know from Chinese data that demand declined. This is what the Chinese are admitting. If the Chinese lips are moving, they're lying. So this is what they're admitting. This is one example among many to show how estimates of oil growth, how growth in oil demand were exaggerated, and higher oil prices early this year did not reflect the reality of the market. My answer has been, why did oil prices increase in the first place? Once we answer this, we know the answer to the immediate question. In short, oil is breaking down because of demand. OPEC announced last week that they were going to cut production. What did oil do? You would have thought it went up. It went down. It's demand. I find this incredible. Absolutely incredible. So since mid-2023, growth in employment for native-born Americans has declined, whereas foreign-born has increased. Now, I have no problem with people that have skills that come to the country legally and they're getting jobs. That doesn't bother me in the least. They worked hard. They did the right thing. And good for you. American dream, have at it. That's what the country was built on. But the fact that they've let the doors open to this country. Next, we're going to do Tesla. Now, Tesla did a head fake last week. It bucked the market, but it couldn't hold it. So here's the weekly chart. It was up earlier in the week, but ultimately closed down. The weekly Stokes are going in the wrong direction. You have Stokes trading down below 50, the neutral level. What happens when stochastics are trading down below 50? Rallies tend to fade. What happened last week? Rally faded. What happened the prior week? Rally faded. The one positive thing I'll say here, volume rolled in lighter than the prior week. But again, volume was light last week because there was a lot of waiting for the economic data to come out. And that came out on Friday, Thursday and Friday. I had ADP and non-farm payrolls on Friday.